I figured it out. We can't have a actual intellectual GOAT conversation without establishing positions. The same way you can't compare a Steph Curry to a Shaquille O'Neal because they do absolutely two different things on the court. How have we been having this rap conversation about who's the GOAT without establishing first their positions? For instance, it's really hard to compare let's say, Eminem to a Tupac Shakur. One of them super lyrical, super miracle with the words, and the other one is a very passion-driven, voice orchestrated as an instrument type of artist. So how do we solve this? Glad you asked. Here, we can start off with the mumble, kind of intricate voice instrument sounding artist, not to be confused with the passion talking that I was talking about with Tupac Shakur earlier. Then we can start breaking down our lyrical artists, such as Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Joey Badass. Next on the list, but not limited to, is the harmonizing artists. You know, the rappers that we get the dope ad-libs from, the gangster gospel, singing type of artists. Your Travis Scott, your Quavo, your Lil Durks, your Juice WRLDs. But this is where it gets kind of tricky. But then you have your boom bap artists. Once again, you see J. Cole, who was earlier mentioned in the lyrical type of artist, along with Joey Badass. But this is where Benny the Butcher, Dave East, and Sauce Walker really thrives in this area. You can even put a Juice WRLD in this, but this is how we start developing who can actually be considered a GOAT. See, in order to be put into these categories of the long-lasting GOATs we've had over the game, you have had to have some sort of discography that shows that you have various amount of things you can do, that you have range. Lil Wayne can give you a 500 degrees or, the 30-minute freestyle, and then he can hit you with a lollipop. That's a big pause after I say that. I don't take that out. But it goes without saying that traditionally in hip-hop, this category has definitely ran as far as who is considered the GOATs or has that longevity. But I will admit that these days it seems like there are an ample amount of artists that's influenced by this category. So is it wrong to discount them? I don't believe so. You have rock groups, you have country groups that can continue to create their own styles and subgenres of rap that can, go far into the future, and, depending on the right type of discography, they'll be able to live on. So you can have a drill subgenre that, has their own core audience who actually brought a lot of people into listening to rap, whether you like it or not, whether you like how the type of style has influenced the culture whatsoever. There is a certain group of kids and teens who are going to grow up with introduction to rap rather being drill music. Which brings me back to my original point. There is no reason to ever compare a Steph Curry to a Shaquille O'Neal because their roles are different. What the smart thing to do was to get an accumulation of everything that someone can do in music that will make it the most effective, that can make it the most, palatable. So like how I use LeBron James. He can be a passer, he can be your rebounder, he can be your scorer, he can be your eyes, your coach on the court. Who's raps LeBron James? Substance. Who can give you hits? Who can harmonize? Championed by the underground and the pop media, all simultaneously at the same time. I don't know. Well, y'all let me know if y'all got any answers. Y'all get in the comments. Trill Alumni DJ. It's been another one.